So how y'all doing? Check this out. Y'all have to excuse my eyes. I am out at a food truck something, and like my eyes are stinging horribly bad. So I'll try to make this kind of quick. Any questions, please feel free to always ask in the comments down below. You know I get back to you. So today is August 10th. It's a Friday. Friday, August 10th, 2018. Last Thursday, I was terminated from relieved of my duties of being a CCA. Call it what you want, fired. Okay. Apparently, I made it to 81 days. The guy, he pulled me in and he said, I'm going to do an 81-day review. Everything that he said was pretty much non-satisfactory. It was all bad. The only thing good he had to say about me was my attendance. So, I could do nothing right, basically. I was a mess up from how he was saying. Didn't know how to load my truck properly. I didn't know how to do this. I didn't know how to do that. Despite the fact that I asked every supervisor, including the manager himself, for help. I've asked more than once for help. Never got it. To put it in a better perspective, I was treated more like oh my goodness. I was treated like a lion in the jungle. And like, they didn't know what to do with me, I guess. That's a good way to put it. There's like, hey, there's a lion, there's a wild lion right there, there's a tiger, whatever. What do we do? Do we feed it? I don't know. Do we go up and do we mess with it? Do we leave it alone? I don't know. And that's honestly how I felt throughout my career with the post office. It was like beyond obvious how everyone else was talked to completely different from me. Everybody you would talk to, I would get talked to in a different tone, a different manner. Basically what I just said. I don't know why. Again, I asked everybody for help. I never got it. I was told to fight it. So I called the union steward up the next day, the Friday. He calls me back and he says, I talked to your station manager. Your station manager says you had a bad attitude. Other than that, he possibly would have let you come back or listed you. Oh, my bad. I was also listed as a no rehire. So yeah, no rehire. And he's like, he would have let me come back. The fact that I had such a bad attitude, I said that I wanted to do the job, but I didn't show it. Yeah. So you are hearing two different sides. You're hearing what I'm saying, and you hear what this guy, the station manager, had to say as well, which is weird because clearly I asked everybody for help. I kind of figured it was going to happen because Wednesday I was given my route, which is an aux route. It's like 5.5, 6 hours, whatever it is. And I was also given an hour assist. Okay. The hour assist took me a lot longer. It took me a lot longer than what I expected to. Fine. The first part of my aux route is mounted. Mounted for me takes longer. Takes a little bit longer. So I say, okay, I'm going to do all the walking first. I'm going to do the mounted last. Makes sense. Go ahead and do the hardest part. So I did that. I called the closing supervisor. I called him about a good 3 or 4 times. Called him at like 3:30, 4 o'clock. Well, hell, probably 3:30 and 4 o'clock and 4:30. This is what I got. This is what's going on. Okay. Call him again. Okay. Call him again. And each time I heard people in the background. But what he did not tell me was the upper management told the closing supervisor not to send anyone out to help me. I didn't know that at the time. There was other CCAs that asked about me. Hey, how's he doing? Is he okay? Is he still out there? What's going on? So that's the type of situation that I had to deal with at there. Again, you can take it how you want. Take it how you want. So I'm not saying this to discourage anyone from applying to the post office. Your situation, issues may be completely different, maybe better. What I have realized also, to sum it up honestly, being a CCA means that you are the cavalry. When regulars call off, when they call out, if they sneeze 3 times in a row and they can't come into work, they call in at 7:30, hey, I can't come in. Okay, you are not going to do their job. That's just what being a CCA is. CCAs aren't really expected to. You are like the bottom man. You are the gum on the bottom of the shoes. You aren't really expected to get lunches, breaks, any of those things. All they need you to do is just to fill in. That's all the CCA is. You go to other stations, you're filling in for these people that's not there. That's all it is. You may get a lunch break, you may not. You may start on time, you may not. They may give you maps, they may not. But yes, these people expect you to do your job super duper fast. As I said in my last video, please, whatever you do, do not expect any type of, you did a good job. No, that's not going to happen. They're not going to never say you did a good job. You're not going to never make these people smile. Doesn't matter. If you go in there, I did my relays in 14 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Well, we're going to give you an hour assist. This is the next day. If you go on the next day, yeah, I did all my relays yesterday in 14 minutes. Okay. That's fine. Well, we're going to give you an hour assist today. And do you think you could do those in 13 minutes? Then they're going to go back to doing whatever they're doing. That's just how it is. So I hope that you can deal with that. I hope you can deal with the non-emotional, non-human factor. They're going to talk to you as if you are a machine almost. I need you to stop doing what you're doing. I need you to come back and deliver these express packages. I need you to come do these priority packages. You expected to do all of that. You expected to come back at a certain time. Oh, I also forgot this. I did not know that when you clock back into station time, that you only had a handful of minutes to clock out. I didn't know that. Had no clue at all. So what I ended up doing was get back to the station, put everything up, missed sorts, missed throws, insufficient addresses, all the good stuff. You know. Put all that up. Get back to my case. I would put all of the dog cards back, put everything back up. So, hold that thought. Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Get back to my case. Put all the dog cards and stuff back. Put all the MSP cards back in. Put the whole mail. Put all of that back in the slots. I would do all of that. I would check to make sure. I would check the dates on the vacation holds. Yeah, that's what I meant. Vacation holds, not whole mail. Same thing, I guess. I check all my vacation holds, and if it's about to end or if it ends the next day, I would sit it here or do whatever. Now, I was not casing that particular route. I had an aux route, and they kind of unofficially gave it to me, but I wasn't casing it. I kind of had like 3 different people casing it. So I felt that I was setting up my case appropriately, accordingly. It was nice and neat if you were to walk up to it each and every day, all day, anytime. It made sense. So again, I had no idea that you were only allotted X amount of minutes to do certain things. Didn't know that, but clearly I know that now. And they kind of told me like maybe a week, about 5 to 7 days before I was actually let go from the post office. So you could have told me that a long time ago, and it just seemed, it honestly seemed like a lot of the stuff that happened to me was kind of premeditated. Maybe, I don't know. No idea. All I know is I came in every day. I spoke. I had a positive attitude. I did the best that I could on each route, on the same route or whatever it was. I did the best I can do, and that's all I expect you to do if you are doing the job or if you are thinking about doing this job. They're going to expect you to have rockets on your shoes also. They are. They won't say it, but they do. They're never going to tell you that you done a good job, that you're making time. No. Their job is to push you as hard and as fast as it is. Because, again, honestly, for like your first 90 days, you are going to suck. You're going to suck. You're not going to be good. You're not going to make time. You're going to be sad. You're going to be depressed. You're going to drink. You're going to do all of this other stuff. You are. You don't believe me? Show me a CCA that said, okay, I just started on Monday and I'm making all of my time 5 days later or 10 days or however many. It just doesn't, it doesn't work like that. It takes you about 2 months, 2 to 3 months to become postalized. Postalized means most people, we are all good people. You know, you give us mail, we are going to try our best to actually deliver this mail in a appropriate mailbox or whatever it is, wherever it goes, a slot, if it's a cluster box or whatever. That's what normal people would do. When if you are postalized, basically, I don't see it, I'm going. You keep going. That's what that's what postalized is. Don't hold me to that word. That's just the word I'm using. But it's going to take you about 2.5, 3 months to really get to that point. And it's like, I've already said I don't want to repeat it because it was just going to be the same thing. You'll get to that point. You'll start to see something. I don't see it. This don't make sense. It's not this address. They don't live there. They don't live there. You're just going to start rolling. And that's it. But that takes time to get to that point. So, to sum up this video in maybe 30 seconds, I got fired last Thursday. Apparently, I done nothing correctly, which is weird because why would you let it go 81 days despite the fact that I've asked for help for all of the supervisors, including the station manager, never got it, but you're telling me I'm doing wrong. Let it go on for 81 days. That's your bad management. That's all on you. Yeah. Don't expect anything good to come from these people. Basically, you suck. You can't make time, blah, blah, blah. Don't call off ever. No. Yeah. That's about it. So, feel free. Comments below. You can subscribe. Do whatever. My eyes do feel better since I'm sitting in this AC. Yeah. Any questions about the stuff that I've done or if I didn't explain anything thoroughly enough, just let me know. Okay, bye.